So, JB Speed and Fab here, on the Snap-on truck for a very special evening. They're finally here. Look at that, people. That's a bit of kit, isn't it? That is awesome. Well, I'll give you the rundown on it in a minute, what's in it. But let's get the deal sorted and check back in a second. So, we're back home. Deal's done. Off the truck, and it got a little bit sweeter, and I will show you that in a minute. So this isn't my normal video. Normally do the whole car stuff, hot rods, racing, all that, bikes, but I'm going to start doing some of this tool-based stuff as well. Some of these shorts. I work in not the automotive industry, so you may think I do with the stuff I do on the videos, but that's my hobby day to day. I am an automation engineer, so do filling plants, conveyors, all that kind of stuff. Anything in a factory, essentially. From wiring it, setting it up, sorting the programs out, sorting out the mechanical side, sorting out the electrical side. That's me. So work out with mobile van. And my workshop is wherever I'm working, essentially. So most of the customers have got their own tools, but you need your own stuff. So hence the reason for buying this kit. So I'm going to talk you through it. So I've gone, let's get it in focus, for the Snap-on mobile kit. Let's ignore the pliers for a minute. This is the brand new, only just released mobile 3/8 impact kit, and it is ideal for what I do. So it allows me to be able to grab it off the van if I'm taking a big pump set apart or something that's got everything in it. At the moment I roll around with multiple bags and you're back and forth to the van, and this is going to be easier. So let me spin you guys around and show you what we've walked away with. So, first of all, the kit. So yeah, there's going to be people out there that go, Snap-on, I like Snap-on. I've got lots of Snap-on stuff, but it's not the only brands I run. As I said, I run lots of other bits, so I already have M12, ratchet and impact, but there's a reason for this, and I'll tell you that in a minute. So the M12 stuff will go in the garage, and I will use that for building all the cars, all the day-to-day stuff. And then there's another reason for this. So this essentially is a grab and go. I can go into the factory, use it, as I said, anywhere. I've got everything I need if I'm taking a big pump set apart or whatever. Another reason I like these, and I've had these in the past, got rid of a load of Snap-on stuff, the M14 stuff, because I went over to the M12. I had DeWalt already and didn't want multiple batteries, platforms, and I sort of miss it. The ability to run this trigger forwards and backwards may seem like a small thing, but when you're trying to break a fastener free, say you've got a rusty bolt on a pump set or a bit of machinery outside, because we do lots of the plant we work on is outside, that's really handy to shock a bolt back, forward, break it loose, wind it out. So I've gone back to the Snap-on stuff. Got the ratchet, as I said, I've got the M12 one, but that is going to be a nice addition, plus it's all in the kit. So you've got all your extension bars, you've got the wobbly, which, funny enough, I only purchased one of these the other week, so I might have a wobbly for sale if anyone needs one. But you've got deep and shallow, right the way up to 24mm, which doesn't normally come in the Snap-on sets. I think they stop at like 19. I don't know if they do one in 24, so that's cool. You've got the full spectrum. You've got your E internal torques, which I use quite a bit of, so that's good. You guys in the automotive world obviously like, you've got things like half shaft bolts, drive shaft bolts and bits and bobs, so they'd be really handy. And plus, this is the big one for me. Not only do you get the wobble extension, so you can run longer sockets, you've got the mid-length wobbles, which is ace, because we get into some real tight stuff, and just like you guys in the car world, people that are building machines, they cram it in, so we need those. Got your impact Allen keys all the way from 4 to 10, and you've got the real common torques, so you've got your T27, T30 and T40. which would have been really handy on the Harley, the 27, because everything was. So that's the overview on that kit. Weight-wise, it's not mega heavy, it's a good grab weight, so that's another bonus. There's a couple of these grab kits coming out from Snap-on. I've been speaking to Andy, my dealer, down in Devon. He has shown me some other sort of service grab kits that are coming out with cutters and spanners and other bits and bobs in, and chrome sockets, so we'll look at one of those as well. I did order a couple of other bits in whilst I was on there tonight, which I'll show you when they come in. So that's the kit. I'll let you know how it goes. The other bonus of this is racing. So when I go away and we're in the hot rod, I've got to throw a load of stuff in a bag. It annoys me if I'm working outside and, say for instance, which it does in the UK, we get rain at pod, and it soaks your impact sockets and they go rusty and blah blah blah. At least this is a nice case, close the lid, job done. So part 2 of this, we worked a deal and I have walked away with the brand new Nano set, which I know has been hot off the press, and there's a lot of good and bad around these. People think the internal batteries could be an issue, but I've been assured by Andy that the warranty will be there. It will also be down to dealer discretion to get your Snap-on warranty, but he did say if batteries start dying within a year, the guys will, or you get a year's warranty, but if they die after that, it'll be sort of free of charge repairs and bits and bobs, so we'll see how that fares up. So got a little addition to this, bought the bit drive adapter. He's getting me the quick release one as well, but I thought that'd be handy. I don't have to then carry a separate nut gun. Not nut gun, bit driver. So I can use this for screws and little tiny Allen keys and bits and bobs, but also then run your 1/4 inch stuff on it as well. So that'll be really ace. Again, this for getting in and stuff long ways where you can't have a handle. You've got your little LEDs on the end, your internal batteries. This one's real easy. So when you're in there, you can change direction just whilst you're in there. You haven't got to worry about trying to do toggles or pull the tool out, press something on the back. That's the one thing I don't like on the Milwaukee. I love them to bits, but you can't reach around and press the back to change the direction. This one, not on the other hand, you can change it on the fly quite easily. I haven't got big enough hands to get around the back on the Milwaukee, so this will be interesting to try and see. I'll be interested to see what the battery life is like on it. It's got a little battery indicator on the bottom, which is up at the moment. Oh, that is not an indicator, I've just noticed. There's 3 electrical connections, so I'm guessing, watch this space, guessing there's going to be a dock for these to charge in, or base chargers, so maybe something like this that they sit in and charge, which would be really handy, sit on top of your toolbox. Not so much for me, suppose I could do them in the van, but these I think will end up staying at home most of the time because they're quite nice, and they'll be really handy with dashboard work on the cars and small fixings and engine based stuff, carburetors, bits and bobs. Really cool. Nice braided charger. I know there's a lot of videos on this online, so I'm not going to go over that too much. But yeah, I'll come back in a couple of weeks and tell you how it's gone. I think they're doing boots for these, like they do with these. I've got some boots coming for these. I've got the one for the ratchet, but you didn't have the one for the battery and that because they've been selling like hotcakes. These are on offer and mega long. And I'm always finding myself needing a bit more length, so spot on. And the new pen light, which I think is rubberized at the end, so for me, when I'm working two-handed in somewhere, just pop it in your mouth, hold it with your teeth, and carry on. So I'll give that a little go. But yeah, so little rundown, short rundown on what the kit is. I'll pop the part numbers for these in the descriptions, and I'll let you know how we go. Got a couple of metal signs and a couple of hoodies as well, which was a nice gift. But yeah, So thanks for watching. Like I said, not the normal JB Speed and Fab stuff, but I might do a bit more of this. Let me know what you think. And I'll come back with a short-ish review on this in a couple of weeks.